Cause I know these niggas shady. Mama say don't trust no lady. When I'm in it, don't be shady. Try to leave a young nigga on the corner. Man. Trying to leave a young nigga on the corner. You ain't seen nigga, nothing like it. Swear to God, you ain't seen nothing like it. And I just learned something today. I learned something today. God is not the name of a thing. It's the nature of a thing. God is not the name of a thing. It is the nature of a thing. And that is bars. I heard someone say that today, and it resonated. God is not the name of a thing. It's the nature of a thing. I'm going to say that again because this might be a little too much for you guys. God is not the name of a thing or entity. It is the nature of a thing or an entity. Excuse me. Case in point, Sahu man, Ab man, God man. Do you box like a god or do you box like a human? Check, please. Do you box like a god or a human? Think about that. Do you box like a god or do you box like a human? How you box? What you be doing? Do you know the science of the all-time greats? Do you watch how they use their jabs to not only punish their opponents, but set them up for a knockout to be stopped? Listen, some guys had different plans. I've been watching boxing so much that I've learned that a lot of these guys were so good that they be in there doing a lot of playing. It ain't just Tyson Fury. It's Aaron Pryor, you know what I mean? It's Jolton Jeff Chandler's, South Philly. Like these guys would be in there, they be so good that they'd be playing. Just moving around, playing around in there, buddy. Listen, I've seen it. It's striking. Styles be perfect down there. They just missing the flashy defense of a Ben Whitaker. Like, some of these dudes used to really be doing some stuff, dog. We be watching them. I was watching Yuri Boy Campus the other day. Listen, you want to learn how to deliver a good shot? Do you want to learn how to deliver a good shot? You watch Yuri Boy Campus. The way he hold his hands, his style was a great style to watch. He ain't crazy fast. He knows how to really deliver a good shot, and he know how to get over and get to them guts. He really do. I was watching him. Like he really knows how to get to them guts, dog. He get over there. He gets over there. He gets over there. Yeah, like you got to get in there and be seeing Yuri Boy Campus. He used to be doing some work. He really good at holding his hands in a good position right here for his style. And he knew he had subtle defensive moves to where he could catch punches and he wasn't doing a lot of moving. His defense was very efficient because he wasn't fast. So he had to have a good, efficient defense where he's catching and slipping punches so that way he could get his shots off without wasting too much time because he wasn't fast. Yuri Boy Campus was good. Another good guy you could have somebody watch is Jeff Chandler, Jolton Jeff. He's from South Philly. Listen, you talking about one of the most perfect postures I ever seen in boxing. How he be perfectly to the side with his feet, hands, and he's still slipping from right there. And coming back with shots and getting you out of there at 118. Throwing a lot of shots. Throwing a lot of combinations. Mayweather and Ray Leonard. This is the thing. Floyd cannot be hit. He can't. Floyd cannot be hit. No, they will have to fight at 140 because Ray Leonard first fought at 140. And Floyd is at 130, 35, 40, 47, 54. Ray Leonard went to 75. I would say Floyd is just so hard to be hit. Man, that's a tough one because when I watch Floyd's tapes, bros, he could do everything Ray Leonard can do. He can move on his toes and float, dance. Like, have y'all really watched Floyd? Have y'all watched him? Y'all think I just be talking about Floyd because he got money or something? I don't care nothing about his bread. When I say that man can box, my G, that man can box. He could do everything. They both have everything. Listen, I'm picturing how Sugar Ray delivered his body shots and how Floyd in his prime delivered. When Floyd was at 130 and 135, he was just doing a lot. The way he delivered his punches was very sharp and hard. And his dad was well known. If you ever heard his dad, Coach Floyd, he's well known for going to them kidneys. Like, Floyd will dig off in them kidneys, my G. Like that's why I'm just trying to tell you, like, you just can't. Them type of Jones is hard to pick because every time I think about it, if I'm being as fair as I can honestly be, I've seen Floyd do everything. Everything, dog. That nigga could really scrap in there. He's not a game. I see him chop shit up. I watch him all the time. His footwork is phenomenal. When I say phenomenal, I really mean phenomenal. He could do so much stuff in there in the ring, dog. Just on the front hand alone and slipping. And listen, the front hand alone had you tired. Listen, the front hand alone, off the head movement, slipping and catching punches. See, that's the thing. He turned these 12-round fights into 3 different fights. He'll be working you the first 4 rounds with just a jab, decent movement, catching your punches, tying you up, not letting you get off, and then still jabbing you to the pit of your stomach. Then 5 through 8, he's setting up and looking for the right hand and hard 1-2s. Definitely. And it's the whole thing too. He's still landing the check hook and it's hard pause. So the check hook is landing. By the time the fifth through the 8th come, he landing right hands. And then by the 9th and the 12th, he be putting combinations together because you done. I'm Roy Jones. Roy Jones. Marvin Hagler was good though. At middleweight, Roy Jones. There's no way nobody at middleweight could beat Roy Jones, dog. You know, but only person that could beat Roy Jones at middleweight will be Canelo because of the nonstop pressure and his defense. Canelo's defense is impeccable. Canelo's defense is impeccable. His defense is what allows him to do the things he can do. And he can come forward on Roy with that D, pause. slipping, catching, and see Roy ain't really got a jab. He throwing check hooks and throwing punches from way out. Canelo could read that slip, keep his hands up good. And Canelo was a good counter puncher. But Roy Jones would beat Marvin Hagler, but Canelo, no. I don't care what nobody say. Skill for skill, because Roy could be doing all that hopping in, leaping in, and all of that. Canelo gonna be catching, catch, and countering, and steady coming forward. He not gonna stop coming forward. And Roy don't have defense. Roy be like this. Man, Canelo get to go into your guts on them ropes, boy. You're done. That's not a joke. I love Roy, but Canelo at that weight is real. Yeah, Roy relied on them reflexes. Canelo's fundamentals are intact. Canelo got them fundamentals. Crawford and Tommy Hearns. That's a good fight, dog. Tommy Hearns is the first four-time world champion. Those are facts. Crawford was undisputed and a three-time world champion. 35, 40, 47, and 54. He was a four-time world champion in four different weight classes: 35, 40, 47, 54. And he was undisputed in two of those. Sheesh. And with Terrence Crawford's skill set, Tommy Hearns is good, though. He had a great front hand work, check hook. You know, Crawford does have great defense. Tommy Hearns doesn't. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. DS was good, blood. Yeah, Tommy Hearns and Terrence Crawford is a great fight because Tommy Hearns' jab is serious. Luckily, Bud do got good defense, but he got to work through that jab. That's a hard fight. That's a hard fight. That's a hard fight, buddy. Yeah, he got good reach, but Bud got good head movement. Pause. Yeah. Tommy Hearns, that is gonna be some work though, because Tommy Hearns know how to keep you at the distance on that jab. It's not like Bud don't got inside work though. Tommy Hearns know how to work from long range with his punches and going to the body. You know what I'm saying? That's a good fight though, because every time like Bud does have ability to get on the inside, and he can move around on his toes as Ray Leonard did, and use the hop in style to get off, because he was doing that against Madrimov. He was using movement and picking and choosing when to come in and score. That's what he was doing. It's a fact. Facts risky, although Bud can bust up Tommy on the inside. Yeah, Bud got some inside work. Bud will cut you up on the inside with them hooks and uppies. Bud definitely got good inside work. Definite. Yes, he does. Hit the like button. Hit the cash app, man. What is you doing? You're not hitting these things. Y'all not hitting those things. Let me get the meme John going. No! Everyone! Ah! Yeah, who you have better prime, Mayweather or Roy Jones? Mayweather. Mayweather, bro. Listen, you have no understanding of how much Floyd I watched, and I watch Roy Jones. Mayweather's fundamental skill set, dog, is unreal. You just you don't get that. I know you don't get it. I know it's hard for you to get. The moves he used to do in there in the ring were crazy. He used to be throwing triple hooks and all of that. Let me wipe that off so y'all can understand. They used to be throwing triple hookingtons, going to the guts, young, coming upstairs, going right back to the jab, catching and countering, staying on the inside, running moves. Defense crazy. His defense is unreal. Y'all have no idea. The reason why I choose Floyd because his defense over Roy's, like when I say his defense is unreal, he used to be catching all shots. Especially when he fought Gennaro Hernandez. Man, he was just, there's so many fights when he really pulling out them moves because he trying to really get somewhere. He'll really get serious for a quick little second. I've seen it. I've seen him pull out some stoppages. Listen, when he fought Henry Brucelis, he chopped him up. And he used to fight like Cotto. Oh, Aaron Pryor. Hey, listen. Aaron Pryor is very serious. Sugar Ray Leonard said he was a puncher. Sugar Ray Leonard said it. I heard it on one of the videos. He said he's a puncher. Listen, that's what Sugar Ray Leonard said. When you got a puncher like Aaron Pryor. When he said that, I said, oh yeah. And then I watched him. Aaron Pryor used to be, had combinations. He could really bust your pack. He was a known pack buster. Like he'll get dropped, hop up, be right back in your face. All right, we working now. Young. Like he'll be really touching on you. Like Aaron Pryor used to be in there working nonstop on your cheeks. Aaron Pryor used to be on your cheeks in there, buddy. Those are facts. I seen it. I watched it. Aaron Pryor used to be on people's cheeks. A lot of that wild stuff he used to do was just him playing around on everything. On everything, dog. He'll be in there playing around. I seen it. When I watched it, I'm like, oh, shit, dude used to be playing a lot. And then Panama Lewis was his trainer, the guy who got banned for life. Panama Lewis used to be telling him to do that shit. Telling him how to move his shoulder side to side. Panama Lewis used to be in mad corners. I used to see him in mad corners. Panama Lewis, I used to see him. Panama Lewis was used to be telling Aaron Pryor how to move with the shoulders. He used to be moving like this. Moving around the ring, giving people dumb movement. And then just knew how to throw punches from angles, stay on top of you. I'm going with Aaron Pryor because he got better defense. And they was doing 15 rounds. Aaron Pryor. He was like Pacquiao, but stronger. Aaron Pryor was damn near an Olympian, if I'm not mistaken. Going with Aaron Pryor. The referee has to stop it. And Manny Pacquiao's taking too many punches. Sugar Ray Leonard said the man can punch. Gotta go with that. Sugar Ray Leonard called Aaron Pryor a puncher. I see why he never fought him. I see why. Stylistically, it's a bad matchup for Ray Leonard because Aaron Pryor can move. He had good footwork. He was actually slick. He used to be pulling moves in there. And he could throw punches and bunches. Listen, Sugar Ray Leonard is my favorite fighter, but I always wonder why Aaron Pryor would be problems for him. Then I watched Aaron Pryor and I was like, oh yeah. Aaron Pryor was kind of like Marvin Hagler. You know, but some more slicker. Hey, these blue corn Jones from Trader Joe's. That's what I really be hitting. With the extra hot ghost pepper salsa. I usually get these blue corn John. Yeah, Aaron Pryor was nasty in there. We be watching his highlights. He be really in there moving around. So, man, me and Aaron be really just looking for anybody. We be on YouTube looking for niggas we never seen before, watching their documentaries. Man, there's so many different cats out there. Evan Rosario will bust your pack. Puerto Rican. Black one. Evan Rosario was nasty. Evan Rosario was him. He held his hands like his elbow was never down. But he had good, decent head movement. He almost knocked out Camacho. They was in there working, buddy. Evan Rosario and Hector Camacho was some good work. Camacho almost got knocked out a couple times. He was drunk. He was hurt. He was legitimately hurt. Not like fake hurt. He was really hurt. He was moving nonstop. He was moving nonstop with the jab. See, they don't. These guys don't know how to move like Camacho, dog. I was watching Camacho the other day. He never stops moving. I don't know. I don't be doing boxing workout videos. I will have to train somebody. I'll be training folks. I'm gonna put one up. I'm gonna put y'all some mitt combinations up. All right. I'll put some mitts up. Me showing the craft on the mitt. Showing y'all how to saw somebody up. Mitts are a good tool to break somebody's style down. Teach them how to deliver punches. When I teach mitts, when I'm on the mitts, we always box in our range, which is arm's length distance. You have to be able to box in that range because that's the range you're going to be in to land punches. You master your arm length distance from your neck into your knuckle. From when your knuckle land on somebody's face to your shoulder, you good. You got to be in that range to hit somebody. You also got to defend in that range. You cannot be able to hit somebody and then not defend in the same range from which you are delivering the punches, because you'll be liable for a punishment. All you got to do is take your time, learn how to catch the jab. All your problems is gone. A lot of these guys don't know how to catch nobody's jab and take their jab hand away so that they can't set up their range. They think they be evading punches and slipping when they just be getting out the way. And then they really don't be out the way. They don't be getting out the way of them punches. They think they do. And that's why they be getting cracked upside their head, because they don't make fundamental defensive moves. Sometimes you got to make a defensive move and overcommit to make the person reset. He might be good offensively, so you don't want to really get hit by him because you don't know how to deliver a good shot, so you got to reset him. Then, shout out to 6 in the chat, 6 in the journal, 12-3, Emotions of a Man, in response to the Word of God. So you really got it. Some guys might be good offensively but don't have power. Those are the guys you can take chances on and knock them out because they don't have power. So you moving around and doing all this foolishness only takes away from your skill set. Another thing too, when you got fundamental defense, you can tell how hard somebody punching. Because when you catching their punches, you'll feel the resistance against your gloves for you to be like, oh yeah, this guy has a little pop in there. No, I'm trying to get snapped and crackled. Pause. Excuse me. You feel me? So that's why you gotta learn how to catch punches. So that you'll know how hard somebody's really punching, how your ass need to be out the way so you don't get hit with no residual damage. Because some people punches ain't really good to catch because the impact will just start knocking the energy out you. It depends. But I like new cars. I like foreign cars. I like cars that look like spaceships. Listen, I seen that cyber truck the other day. That bitch is tough. It was like all black. It was pretty hard. I don't know how they had theirs, but it was painted. That cyber truck was tough. I wouldn't mind having one of those, buddy. They got them cyber trucks. I wouldn't mind getting one of those Jones. I'm gonna have one. What? But yeah, you got to know how to be catching them punches and chilling so you can get them knockouts. A lot of these guys don't have them skills. It's kind of hard to teach those things too. But if you're on the mitts, like it's easy. That's why I said I need to get some. That's gonna be my next purchase since my hair already done got put together. I'm gonna grab some air mitts. Because air mitts help you show. I could use them to show defense because they soft. And I could just be touching you so you could see where to come with them counters at. Little different stuff like that. I got paddles and everything else. But you could teach really, I mean, especially with the mitts, you definitely could teach defense, running them drills, catch, booming, countering, and doing different moves off that to get the muscle memory in there. But if you don't have the right person teaching it, it's not going to work out like that because y'all not drilling it over and over. You're not drilling it to the point to where as soon as he feels getting touched over there, he respond with the punches because it's been happening so much on the mitts. You know what I'm saying? Like you've been doing it so much that you can't even help. As soon as somebody touch you, bang, 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 bang. You just start running them combinations. Look at my Cash App, dog. Yeah. So that's why Devin, I'm saying that thinking about Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. He got to be able to catch them shots. Shakur Stevenson, he used to do it on them smaller guys, but now that he at the 35 and 40, he don't like catching them punches. He feel like they're too heavy. And that's when you got to spend more time in the gym drilling that. Having somebody hit the thing, boom, bang, boom, bang, bang, bang. You just keep running it. You don't do nothing else, and then you go right back to the jab. Feints, hooking off the jab, flicking it, sticking, whatever, pause. But then in the meantime, you running at them shots and you catching the shots that the guy like to throw. It's really it. It's really simple. And then you always see this the thing. If you work in your fundamentals on defense, you're working defense every day. You already know what hand the guy fight with. So if y'all both right-handed, you working on catching the jab over and over, bang, bang, bang. You're working on catching the right hand. You're working on catching the hook, uppercuts. So it's like if you know these things, if you're working on defense anyway, catching, slipping punches, you don't have to really work on the defense of the person you're fighting because you know if you wild, then you catching shots differently. You catching overhand shots, boom, boom. You know you rolling up under. We know that, right? Right, right. We know that. So yeah, no. If you fighting a opposite hand, you know you got to be catching punches a little different because they throw, the right hander coming with the hook over there. Bang, you got to catch it. Bang, you got to come back. Be ready to catch the right hand and slip it. Those are the things you should be working on anyway when you boxing. And it don't matter what hand you fighting with because you know what your opponent look like. Those are facts. And hit that Casciante. Yeah. Who else would have been? Marvin Hagler used to definitely get his work in though. He used to really be training. And he was a real middleweight. But at some middleweights, they would have busted his pack. Like James Toney. That man, you cannot stand in front of him, dog. His jab, his defense. It wasn't gonna be nothing James Toney could do. Marvin Hagler. It wasn't. It would have been nothing he could do. He could be coming forward doing all James Toney, buddy. You see, Nigel Benn and Chris Eubank didn't want no work with James Toney. He was on TV. Yeah, I'm the IBF champ, the real champ. You know what it is. I with both of them. They soft. They were both sitting there quiet. Quiet. They wanted no parts of James Toney. Those are facts. They wanted no part of that man, James 2020. Lights out. Bill Miller. Catching, slipping. Listen, they had it. James Toney had that working. in shape or not, his skills was in shape. The man's skills is in shape. Yeah, you gotta be careful with Twan. He'll knock your favorite fighter out. Whatchamacallit used to be working too. Mike McCallum. He had some good work. He definitely go to your guts on both sides. Listen, Mike McCallum will bust your pack. Him and Donald Curry was a good fight. Mike McCallum definitely had work. He was getting work with James 22. Mike McCallum definitely had work. The body snatcher. They just call this nigga the body snatcher. He definitely will go to your guts. Mike McCallum will go to your body, buddy. He not a game. Mike McCallum will be all up in your guts. Pause. Yeah, you gotta be careful with him. Hey, listen, I was watching a documentary on Muhammad. Listen, it didn't matter if he was young or old, he was gonna talk. They said he was had to get kicked out of mad gyms as a teenager because he was popping ish and still whooping. You gotta watch the documentary because he be young, running his mouth, and then when he get older, he just be talking. He be going in, talking, saying anything. He said there he is. Muhammad used to be talking so crazy. Stopping, literally stopping you, cutting you. This is not the same boxing. It's not the same boxing. Their skill set is weaker. They get that skill set back by watching tapes. I noticed a lot, like James Toney, Bill Miller used to have him on them tapes. Mike Tyson used to speak about tapes. Listen, if you want to be good, I'm telling you, watch the tape. The tape tell you. Watch it over and over. Watch their feet. Watch how they move their head. Watch where their hands be at. Watch where they be at when they get knocked out. Watch for everything, I'm telling you. Don't just watch for your favorite fighter. Watch for everything because you will see more than you bargain with. It's more than meets the eye. Transformers. It's more than meets the eye, I'm telling you. Them jokers being there working. They be in there working. They be in there working. There's a lot of nuances that you need to see in there. And not just from watching it up close, from actually being in there, learning how to roll punches, and somebody could be hitting, somebody could be about to hit you with a hard shot and you see it, you just gotta be relaxed, bang, and roll it. It'll look like you got hit hard, but you'll roll it so perfect, you will not even take any impact because the you was relaxed when they touched you and you just you just went with it. I'm just telling you, you don't have to believe it. It really can happen. It really has happened. Let me turn this fan off my eyeballs. It says eBay's fight prediction. On comms, are you seeing this? Boy Berlanga Pops talking crazy. No, what Berlanga Pops say? Put me on. What Berlanga Pops said? Put me on. eBay's fight prediction. Put me on. What'd he say? Hit the cash app. We got my man eBay in the building. Fight predictions. He said, dude, Berlanga's pops was talking yappity yap yap. That's not gonna do anything. I tell you one thing, Canelo knows what good promotion is, so he not tripping. When it come fight night, everybody will be punished. He throwing a big event. Listen, he's gonna get. They're taking a lamb to slaughter. Berlanga. Berlanga. You are the lamb. You think you about to have a show. Canelo said you was gonna be feeling pain. He was cussing this dude out. I'll send you the link. Yeah, send me the link. I'm out to watch it. Listen, it don't matter who you cuss out. Save the toothpicks. Give Berlanga a toothpick. Have him sit back with a mochiata. He about to get stopped. His pops could be yapping all he want. It doesn't matter. Berlanga is there to be dealt with. He's not even really that big. And listen, just because you throwing hard, don't mean you got power. Canelo gonna be slipping and sliding. Once Berlanga realized, I cannot hit this man. Yeah, that gotta hurt. That gotta hurt, dog. Think about what I'm saying. It comes a time where you, as a boxer, say, I can't hit this man. This man is slippery. Pause. Then, ain't like you gonna say no mas. You're not about to do that. So now what? You get stopped. You get the man stopped. And that's it. It's not hard. Get chopped up in there. And it's just like, it's I get it. Berlanga think because he got some size on him, he be throwing smoke. It's a completely different ball game, and you cannot land a real good shot. Man, listen, if he get put to bed, forget about it. If he get put to bed, bed, forget about it. If he go to bed, listen, throw the soil on the dirt on my name and a flower grew up out it. You don't want that for yourself dealing with cousin. Canelo is well equipped. You gonna put dude to bed. Canelo told him 8 rounds, you're gonna feel the pain. You're gonna feel it, my friend. I never heard a man really talk like that. He told that man, you're gonna feel the pain. He ain't say he was gonna whoop him. He ain't say nothing. He said, you're gonna feel the pain. That's a little diabolical when you think about it. He told him he was gonna feel some pain, and then he was gonna go sit down off that pain. Yeah, bro. Y'all niggas tripping. You think dude got a problem with one of y'all. He could care less. He's gonna work. You already told me. You'll see, my friend. You'll see. You'll see, my friend. He be trying to tell y'all. You'll see. You gonna feel the pain. You see, what pain is he talking about? He telling him he gonna feel some pain. Boots is not the guy. You need Boots to get an opponent, unify these titles. Boots need to go up to 54. Mason, yeah. Has he been 12 yet? Has Abdullah Mason been 12 rounds yet? Y'all be swearing these cats. They ain't even been a 12 piece. They haven't been a 12 piece. Not one. They haven't been a 12er yet. I'm kind of confused on what y'all talking about. Abdullah Mason, I can't wait to see what he about. I cannot wait. Because he don't be looking really that hot to me. Because I know what they're doing. They're putting somebody in there so he can look good. Because he's young. You better get it together. Because his other brother was supposed to be hot. You seen Haney at them carnival fights? Man, some people could not chill. You know, you see why some people don't deserve what they work hard to get to? Because due to their own hand, they work that out of their possession. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. It's all on you. It's all on you, buddy. It's like we're in the age where nobody can do anything without a camera. It's like we're looking dead at you, the whole world. Like Age of Aquarius, blood. And it's just like, what is your homies doing? What are you doing? You do not see Tank out here. See, there's a difference between really being in stuff and never being in nothing. People be doing anything. why I just be minding my business and I keep it technical boxing because everybody has a camera in their hand with HD, zoom, and all of that. And you're out here punching people. An idle mind is a devil's playground. That's why I be finding my time reading. Finding my time reading because anything else is uncivilized. It really is. Shout out to 9 and 9, 18, which is 9. The divine feminine. All set. No man has lifted her veil. Yeah, dog. That's why I'll just be minding the business of mine. I just wanted to come on here real quick and talk. And just general boxing talk. I just don't know what's wrong with some of these dudes. It's just like boxing ain't enough. They just gotta be somebody. This is when you know it's really getting to you. You crashing out. Crashing out, as they say. Haney been acting a fool since the Ryan fight. Yeah, he crashing out. He crashing out. It's a shame. This is the thing, though. You gotta get it back in the ring. Anything else is foolish. It's not a good idea. Anything else is cap. In the ring is where you get the work. That's it. That's it, buddy. There is no other alternative. You doing anything else? It just look like you don't want to work with the man who whooped you. Now you about to get some work with Turkey Al Sheik. No, listen, Sheik ain't about to play with you. Messing with the Sheik, you gonna find yourself in there with your pack busted. So Devin got to be careful because the Sheik just making fights. He could care less. He gonna get you paid to get his good scrap in. It's good with Bloody. So you got to be careful with that Sheik. Sheik can have you out here getting real work. Yeah, you got to be careful with him. Yeah. Ain't nothing else to yap about because Yeah, and then in October, who that is in October? Listen, it's a couple people I really don't want to hear about. That's Boots and Shakur. Loma, I'm good. Me and my man's Pauls be watching boxing. A lot of these guys is getting work in their 20s, early 20s. Before 25, they had work. Man, I don't even want to hear about Earl and Fundora or Earl and nobody. I don't want to hear. I think it's a joke to eat on somebody's morgue table. His faculty's gonna be knocked out. You gotta stop playing with your life. You got to stop playing with your well-being. Yeah, you laughing, but being permanently drunk ain't cool. I Earl gotta stop playing with them faculties, them physical faculties. You don't want to play with those. You don't want to be eating with a baby spoon. That baby spoon is little and they got that rubber on the spoon part. You don't want to be eating Gerber. Uh-uh. You don't want to do that. Listen, it's not really Gerber. It's just parade food. You don't want your steak parade up because you didn't know when to sit down in that boxing. Because you was in there with a bud. Yeah, you gotta chill. You gotta chill for real. It's not cool like that. Get your defense up. Make sure you know how to slip punches fundamentally, bending the legs, stepping in and out, left to right, side to side. Learning how to move in the complete circle on the pivot with the head movement. Those things will keep you from getting your shoes unlaced. That is what you do not want. Listen, know the God neither protects, heals, steals, kills, or feels. That food the comfort of doing these yourself. The reason being is you reap what you sow. Listen, so good defense for you reap a pack busting. I'm in Hotep.